We may.
Let's see.
Up, everyone. Can you guys see us? All right, so there we are. Up, everyone. Can you guys see us? We are up. All right, well, we'll monitor. My audio was cutting out when I was talking to Ryan, so we'll monitor this. We're live now. Anyway, we'll go and if I have to reboot the system, we have to reboot the system. I was playing video games earlier and it was really choppy, so I don't know if my computer just needs a reboot or what, or the modem. Of course, my wife's working.
Not a good thing coming off of your other issue.
Yeah, it's just, as much as I like tech, I get frustrated with it. The more techie we get. Anyway, let me catch up on the chat. I'm assuming getting to watch the Queens. Let's go Colts. What the hell are you talking about, Tyler? Wait, it's Rams. Yeah, you think? Glad you paying attention. If it was Green Bay or the Jets or the Raiders, the three teams Tyler loves, he'd do it. I can't see shit, says Jay. Well, we are live, so I'm seeing that. Jay, if I have a little bit of lag going on in the new year, you've always got lag, so we could be. Anyway, it is what it is. We'll power through it. If I have to restart the show, we'll restart the show. But
was that a shot at Jay?
No, he's got internet. He's always had internet issues. I can remember him trying to watch the DJ Hana Horse show, and he's like, it's chopping up, and no one else would say it was. And so it was. He's got Starlink. Starlink will get better as they pump more satellites up there. All right, I got to get to the notes. We've only got Ryan for half a show, so he's going to bail. I'm going to count on you to bail when you need to bail. Just say, okay, I got to go because I'm not watching the clock. The clock! Jungle Tourette's. I will say this. I wrote this at the top of my notes. Ryan impressed, and that is to remind me, you could have easily just said, dude, I've got too much. It's the Kings home, or it's the Kings season opener. We're doing 4 shows today. You mind if I bail out? And I would have absolutely said, go for it. Bail out. You don't need to. But you're here for half an hour. You're busiest day of the year.
Yes, this is by far the busiest day of the year because all the new stuff rolls out. The merch is a pain in my arse.
And he is here. They're rolling out new merchandise. So Burn Dog, Jay, Tyler, Darren, Adam, just understand this dude has got a million things going on, and he is here to entertain you folks. So for 30 minutes.
Going on.
What time does your pregame show start? Does that start at 6?
6:30.
6:30? Okay, good. All right, so
only doing 30 minutes.
I just want to know because I'll be watching football, but I'll tune in and watch. And then the game. So you're doing a 30 game pregame,
and
then you're doing the halftime show, whatever time halftime happens.
Yep.
And then you're doing a post game show. You're doing a halftime show with Jerry Reynolds.
Yep.
Former coach of the Kings. Was he a GM? He was GM of WNBA, right?
No, he's GM of the Kings too.
Is he? Or was he?
Yeah.
But he won a title with a WNBA team, right?
He did.
In what capacity was that?
He was the GM that basically built the team, and then he stepped back from the GM, but was like a consultant to the front office when they won the championship.
So he built the majority of the team, and then he was consulting when they won the ring. Good.
Yeah.
Man, the WNBA has exploded in popularity.
I felt bad. I saw highlights of their championship parade, and it was really underwhelming. Really underwhelming.
You got to look at it this way. Every league started out that way before they caught fire. I mean, star baseball players would have jobs in the off season because they didn't make enough money to pay for it. Football players, football was not, it was baseball was king and football was an afterthought. NBA championship games were on tape delay. So
Yep.
I think they're going in the right direction is the point. And they're expanding. I know Portland, we had a WNBA team, we lost it, and now we've got another one. So it's growing. Caitlin Clark, they've got the stars, they're in the media, and so there you go. Burn Dog's second button. That's the new thing. That's the new thing. No, they're just trying to get him a second one. So that's the latest thing there. If it wasn't good enough that he got one, now they're all, I swear they've got this little DM group where they come up with ways to annoy me. Suggest things to improve the show. Sorry. I did the Jim Rome.
If that's what it sounds like for Tom,
right.
Tom does not get paid enough money. That was way too.
I heard Jay's beef today.
Yeah, I heard that too. Jay, you built yourself into a nice little niche.
He's got a little brand going on there. All right, Check this out. We have made a bet for the NFL. I will be drawing. I got to be writing names down. That's the first problem I've got going. I wanted to give you your props before we started doing that. And while I'm grabbing a piece of paper, I've discovered that there's something going on in the streaming community. I figured it out. I don't think it's out there, so I'm gonna make my guess. I think there is a contest going on between the streaming community on who can do the fewest number of shows a year, and I think it's Woodscopes and Stucknut are going head to head because Stucknut was going to have a show tonight and they canceled it. Shocker. That only happens every month. Oh, now your mic's out. Your mic's out. You're out. I wonder if that's a Zoom.
Oh,
thing.
I got it. I got it.
All
so
right,
they can't. I retweeted it and they canceled it.
Yes.
Come on.
Yes. And I'm telling you right now, I'm going to get the skinny. So I got to write down names as I'm doing this. I'm going to get the skinny from my, my mole in that group and find out whose fault it is. I have a theory, but I'm not going to say it here. But I have a theory it's Pool Dog. Oh! Sorry, I yelled in your ear again. I do not know. I do not know. I'm just guessing it's Pool Dog. And the reason I'm guessing that is both Bacon and Steve tweeted about the show and Pool Dog didn't. So usually if there's two people saying, hey, we got a show, we're going to do a show, and then it all of a sudden cancels, the blame to me goes on the third person that never mentioned it.
You're going with circumstantial evidence.
Yes, I am. I know. It's not admissible, or it is admissible in court, but the judge warns you, this is circumstantial. It doesn't prove any guilt. But if you take the abundance of circumstantial and piece it together, that may or may not indicate a guilty party. Anyway, so I'm stalling for time while I catch up. Let me do an early catch up for you guys. Once again, this is for the bet, the NFL bet, to win the entire bet. I'm not splitting it anymore. I've done it. Jay and Humboldt. All right. So here's the people I have written: Adam, Oshkosh, Tyler, Darren, Burndog, Nick, and Jay. If you've been in the chat and you didn't hear your name, please post again because I didn't see it. All right. So there's my list so far, and that's the contest. And real quick, if Jim Rome was considering those shows, Woodscopes and Stucknut, for his fast channel, just realize they're going to cancel 70% of the shows, and you're going to have to play reruns. So I'm just saying. I'm not trying to throw any shows under the bus, but I'm throwing them under the bus. Anyway, that's funny. I thought that was funny. I was going to pimp them. I almost put them in my commercial. I almost did, and I'm glad I didn't.
I was about to lead with Stucknut tonight.
Yeah.
But,
nope. Canceled. All right.
Wrong answer.
Can you pour a Mai Tai for Eric in Orlando? Wrong show there, Burn Dog. That's tomorrow. Tomorrow's show. Eric in Orlando, what happened? Oh, Jim complimented him. He had a good tweet. He actually goes, you know what? I don't know if it was yesterday or today. Forget where I heard it, but you know what, Eric? That was a good thing. That's the second best thing you've done since you glossed the flight deck. So, all right, let's catch up here. You got to get out of here pretty quick. All right, an NFL bet. This is what you're competing against. I went with it's going to pay $21. I'm really trying to win one, so I've tried to dumb it down to make it easier. Before I show the NFL bet, real quick, I do not bet Major League Baseball or NBA or hockey. I bet NFL only. We're not allowed to bet college here. It's a rule, and I think it's to keep college kids from trying to make bets like Oregon Ducks, betting, So I think that's why we're not allowed to do college in Oregon. But less likely, they've all, they can get a bookie if they want, but. All right, so I did make an NBA bet. I bet 25 cents. It's going to pay $20 if it wins, so it's really long odds. Totally dartboard. And I picked your game. Sacramento Kings, Minnesota Timberwolves. So listen to how outrageous this is, because I totally guessed. I have no idea. And you are the Sacramento Kings insider. So tell me how I'm more likely to win the lottery than have this bet pay. Okay, so I went Sacramento Kings money line. They're favored. Minnesota's favored by a point, so I don't think that's big of a stretch, right?
No.
All right.
No, I'd take a money line.
Okay.
If you were going to take.
All right.
Okay.
This is a 2, 4, 6, 7 parlay, 7-pick parlay.
Oh, moly.
Yeah. Well, to get it up to $20 from a 25-cent bet, I had to throw a lot of shit at it. Anthony Edwards, 30 or more points. Possible?
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Okay. Tell me when you're like, oh, that's not going to happen. Okay. Domantas Sabonis, 15 or more points.
You're in the ballpark.
Okay.
Okay, keep going.
De'Aaron Fox, 23 or more points.
Yeah, I think you're okay still.
Dante DiVincenzo, the center.
Dante
DiVincenzo. So he's the center. Is he the backup for the Timberwolves, or is he the main? Because they traded for him.
No, he's a backup guard.
Oh, it's a guard.
Yeah.
Okay. That was part of the New York. Was it? Yeah, New York Knicks trade. 10 or more points. Possible?
Yeah.
Okay.
He hates Sacramento, so yeah.
Keegan Murray, possible. 12 or more points.
That one might tie you up.
That might tie me up right there. Okay, that's the one where I'm like, I'm way out on a limb. And then Mike Conley, 12 or more points.
Oh, Mike Conley, you're done, dude. That guy doesn't score anymore.
No,
you're done.
Okay, so those last two are like, one's a coin flip maybe, and then the other one's like, hell no.
Yeah, Keegan's not too bad, but Conley, dude, like last game he had 5 points. He only played against 20 minutes. He's only out there to distribute.
All right, got it. Okay. All right. So anyway, that I figured for a quarter I'd make a fun bet, and then I would see how likely it is to pay off. So there we go.
It's actually not bad. Not bad. Keegan should definitely get over that, but it's just there were games last year where he,
disappears.
Didn't do much, but still did a lot defensively. Yeah. But yeah.
Unwar Haunted Horse butchering Italian names, right?
All right. No, how did you say that again?
DiVincenzo.
This guy's talking junk at Haunted 00 Horse.
I'm talking like Big Head. I'm butchering names. All right, so there's that. Here's what everyone wants to know. Has anyone jumped in since? No. All right, so we're caught up with the list. Here's your NFL bet. $21 it's going to pay. I need Kyron Williams. 2 of these Big Head bets put in his bet today. So Kyron Williams to score. He said that is very likely to happen. He's going off at minus 220, so the betting world thinks it's very likely to happen. And Puka Nacua, who is back from an injury. That's the one that I'm worried about because he's questionable with the knee. but he's going off at plus 220. So even the odds makers think that it's possible he's going to score. Sam Darnold, this is another big head. Sam Darnold over a half an interception thrown, so he throws one that pays. He's like, and I almost did the same with Stafford. Those two do like to throw picks. Goff as well. There's certain quarterbacks where I make this bet a lot, and Darnold
hasn't been throwing a lot of picks lately, though.
Who?
He did last week, though.
Yeah.
Darnold. He did last week.
And then Justin Jefferson, anytime touchdown scorer, rushing or receiving. So there you go. There's the bet you're paying for. $21. I threw $1.50. You get all of it. You don't have to split $21. You get all of it. So to make it easy, this is what I'm doing.
I thought you weren't betting this game anymore.
I wasn't going to bet it, but I looked at the over-under at 47, and I thought, there's going to be a lot of the odds makers think there's going to be a lot of scoring. When it's under 42, I don't, because I'm trying to pick touchdowns. So 47, I mean, the high over-unders this year have been like in the 52 range. So 47's up there. They think that there's going to be a lot of scoring. So that's what we're playing for. RA's always bet on Geno to throw a pick. We need him gone, says Darren. Geno, as of last week, had the most passing yards in the NFL. So, yeah.
It's a misleading stat.
It is a misleading stat, but it's
because of the
still
explosive plays. They've had some long touchdowns.
It doesn't matter, though. If you out of all the teams in the NFL, you're talking about the Mahomes and the Lamar Jacksons and the Josh Allens, if that guy's at the top, that's saying something. And you're on top of the NFC West.
True. It's just that offense this year in the NFL is down. Like, passing is down this year. Not significantly.
I wonder if it's due to the injuries. Lots of wide receivers got knocked out. Cooper Kupp, Puka Nacua. Tua's out, so the wide receivers have been rotting on Miami because they can't get the ball.
By
Brock
the way,
Purdy,
Jefferson.
we just lost Ayuk for the year. Ayuk. Did you see that freaky one with Deebo Samuel? He played 4 snaps. And so that is my defense on that Niners pick. I did not know that we're going to lose Ayuk and Deebo when we were already depleted from McCaffrey. But did you see Deebo was in the hospital for 4 days with fluid in his lungs? That's crazy.
Pneumonia, brother. Dude, when I went through it when I went through it this summer, it took me 2 months to get back to normal, and I didn't have to be hospitalized. But like, I don't know how dude's even thinking about playing a football game, because the pain.
Did you have fluid in both lungs?
No, just one.
Just one, and it was painful.
Oh,
see, to me, I wouldn't think it would be painful. I would think you wouldn't be able to get oxygen. You'd be like trying to get air.
It was like I broke every rib on this side of my body, and it wasn't from the coughing. It was from the pressure of the fluid. Wow. And the only way unless you need to have a procedure, the only way to get that stuff up is to cough it up. So like, just breathing hurt. Yeah. Imagine trying to take So I don't know how dude's going to play football. Everybody's body's different, though. So who knows?
Tyler's got a question. Is this a record? Karina Kopf has officially announced her retirement from OnlyFans, earning $67 million over 3 years. Posted 506 photos and 33 videos. $67 million. I would do porn for $67 million.
She only did 33 videos, Tyler. And she made $67 million.
I didn't even know who it is. I'm sure it's a famous person, because not just some ordinary person.
Holy bleep.
This is what she looks like. I mean, when you're talking OnlyFans, you want, like, how is she hot? I mean, she's obviously hot if she's getting that kind of money. There she is. She's blonde. She's, she's all right. But $67 million. I mean, 33 videos. I'm curious, like, what is that? Is that nude? Is that with toys? Is that with another partner? I need to know. I need to know all these details. Damn, 67 million.
She looks like every other porn.
Right? It doesn't. I mean, if it was someone like Jennifer Lawrence that had like all this fame and everything, and she was doing that, I could see how people would flock to it. You know, you're talking A-list actress, Gal Gadot or someone like that. I could see how they would make a lot of money. But yeah, she just looks like every other person on OnlyFans. Nothing. Mark's
Crazy.
in. Mark, you're in the drawing for the NFL bet.
So really quick, Justin Jefferson is having a really good first drive, and one of the DBs for LA went down. And they're almost in the red zone.
Was it the DB covering Justin Jefferson, or was it on the other side of the field?
It was one of the two. It was either the nickel or the cornerback. Yeah,
because they have good corners on the Rams. I don't know what the health is of them, but I know they do have good. Interesting. Well, we want Justin. Wait, what do we want? I mean, put the bet up again. We had Justin Jefferson in there, right? Yeah. So we want Justin Jefferson. Kieran Williams, Puka Nacua, and then we want Darnold to throw a pick. All right. Let's get to you got to get out of here real quick. Start doing your prep. Woman stuck upside down. This one, we got time for one story before you bail out. Which one do you want? The woman that was stuck upside down for 7 hours trying to get her iPhone between two boulders, or mysterious doorway discovered in Antarctic on Google Maps? Conspiracy theories.
Woman.
Huh?
Woman.
The woman?
The
All
woman.
right, perfect. All right. ABC News. I got a picture of her upside down. Check this out. Where's the picture? It's only her feet. That's where she was. That was looking down. She got stuck in that position between those two boulders. You'll see it in a second. Woman stuck upside down between two boulders trying to retrieve her phone, freed after 7 freaking hours. To me, that's the scary part, because I would be losing my mind with claustrophobia. In my 10 years of as a rescue paramedic, I have never encountered a job like this, said one of the rescuers. Dateline London, but this happened in Australia. A woman in Australia got herself into a tight predicament when she dropped her phone.
So
what?
So she's not fully upside down. She's only upside down from the waist up. Or is she fully upside down?
She is fully
I can't tell.
elongated upside down. Fully upside down.
no.
She just, you can see her shoulder way at the bottom.
Oh, hell no.
Yeah,
And then
right?
You don't know if you're going to fall. Like, oh,
Right,
no.
right. She is stuck. She got herself in a tight predicament when she dropped her phone. Let me get that off the screen real quick. Dropped her phone and ended up getting stuck upside down in between two boulders for 7 hours while trying to retrieve it. The woman got herself into a spot of a bother. Yeah, this is a London printed story. According to a statement from New South Wales ambulance released on Monday, when she was hiking in the Hunter Valley north of Sydney and dropped her phone, which fell into a 10-foot crevice. I'll show you the boulders after they got her out, what this whole thing looks like. Hold on. I can put it on the screen now. Copy, paste. I got the one. I should have had the other picture ready to go. All right. So here's what. Oops. So here's what it looks like when they're trying to get her out as I continue reading. That's them working on her. The woman, phone, 10-foot crevice between two boulders when she went in head first trying to recover it, when she got stuck and couldn't move. With no phone reception, oh, shit. Uh-oh. And unable to call for help for herself, so I'm assuming she got her hand on it, but had no phone reception, unable to call for help herself. Her friends called 000. I'm assuming that's a 911. After unsuccessful attempts to free her, the patient was hanging by her feet upside down for over an hour by this point, by the time they got there, authorities said. NSW ambulance specialist rescue paramedic Peter Watts worked with a multidisciplinary team to remove several heavy boulders to create a safe access point. With care, a hardwood frame was built to ensure stability while rescue workers worked. Keep the boulders from probably pinching together and crushing her. Responders worked for several hours until they were able to access the unnamed woman's feet, officials said. And let me scroll down. There's another picture. Whoops, come on.
Trying to look for how long you can live upside down.
Right? With both feet now accessible. I wonder if they had to like massage areas of the body to get the blood to go back up. With both feet now accessible, the team faced the challenge of navigating the patient out through a tight S bend over the course of an hour. It took teamwork and specialized Turfor winch to move a massive 500-kilogram boulder, NSW ambulance said. Finally, after 7 hours of being stuck while emergency crews worked to free her, the woman was freed from in between the boulders and suffered only minor scratches and bruises during the entire ordeal, though she was regretfully unable to retrieve her phone. All that work and she didn't get it back.
Least of your worries
right?
At that point.
In my 10 years of rescue paramedic, I'd never encountered a job quite like this. It was challenging but incredibly rewarding, Peter Watts said. Every agency had a role, and we all worked incredibly well together to achieve a good outcome for the patient. There you go. 7 hours stuck, dude. I would be 7 hours in an elevator. I'd be freaking the fuck out. But
well, like
what? Two boulders.
Like, what if there's snakes? Like, what if? Oh, no.
Yeah, and she was there an hour before any professional people were there. So you probably would be thinking like snakes and spiders and shit.
And that's one of those situations where every second feels like an hour.
Oh, I bet.
Like you couldn't relax. Like for you in the elevator, I know it's easier said than done. Like,
yeah, I mean, to most people would be like,
You could theoretically close your eyes, do some grounding techniques, whatever. But like in that situation,
well, the best thing about the elevator is I have medication that will make me feel really good. So if it happens to me, I'm going and getting my pills, and I'll be like, wee. Yeah, I'm assuming that wouldn't have been, if they were in my pocket, I don't know that I'd be getting them to my mouth. Anyway, yeah, that is nuts. It is 5:30 for your information.
I know.
I will leave that up to you.
Thank you, though, for having me for just a few minutes.
No, thanks for
now.
Dude, I'm impressed. You've got a big day, so I'll check it out at 6:30. See a little bit of your pregame show. Cindy says, "Have a great show, Ryan."
Thank you, Cindy. Thank you very much, darling.
Oh, Cindy's
hope you win the bet for a second week in a row.
I hope somebody wins the money. The drawing has been the easy part. It's the damn thing cashing.
Coin flip, bro.
She's had it like 3 times and hasn't cashed.
Coin flip. Just do it once, please. For me.
Oh, they only do that on the Super Bowl, bro. They don't even offer it.
Super Bowl.
They don't offer it on regular games.
That sucks.
All right.
All right.
Good luck. Good luck to the Kings.
Job.
I hope I hope you start your season off with a win. Portland got crushed last night at Golden State, just annihilated. So that's how my team started.
Yep.
All right.
They did. All right, dude. I'll
have a good
see you soon.
All right.
Maybe.
Yeah,
kinda.
You'll see me in the chat. All right. Later.
Oh, Puka.
Did you get one?
He's rumbling down the sideline.
I need an end zone. All right, later.
All right, y'all. Love you. Have a great weekend, everybody.
Bye. Hey, if anyone wants to join the show, wait, I turned off the wrong camera. If anyone wants to come in, it's all yours. Hey, is Hedstrom Bacon here? Since you don't have a show tonight, come on this one. Yeah, if anyone wants to come on, Jay, whoever, Adam, whoever likes to show up. All right. We still got stories. So let me get rid of the woman trapped between the boulder, my nightmare. The mysterious doorway discovered in Antarctic ice. And by the way, if you want to come on the show, you got to DM me on Twitter. Haunted00horse. X, Twitter, whatever we call it. So we're going to do the mysterious doorway discovered in Antarctic ice via Google Maps. And conspiracy theorists have wild ideas. Now, here's something interesting about Google Maps. You know, they do the sky image, and you can look at your house and whatever. And it's not live, but sometimes you can guess when it was taken by maybe what car you owned at the time or what your yard looked like at the time. But they have found dead bodies by Google Maps. They found a car that was submerged in Florida in like a pond where the driver had expired, and people were like on Google Maps and they see a car and they called it in the police, and sure enough, someone had driven in there. Google Maps got it, and like 6 months later when it uploaded the image or whatever, they find people expired or find different things. Not landlords, homeowners associations use Google Maps to look in your backyard and look for violations. One guy had HOA realized that he had built a shed and he didn't get permission, and he asked, how did you know? Because you can't see it from the street. And they said, we looked on Google Sky View or whatever, and yeah, that's bullshit. No, man, there's no way I'd be in an HOA. Anyway, in this case, Google Maps, people were looking at it and they found this doorway thing, and they're like, what? Are the Kings going to be good this year? You know, I've been listening to Ryan's pre-show and everything else. The thought is they got this guy named DeMar Rosen towards the end of the trading and the signings and everything else. And according to Grant Napier and Ryan, they think that puts them either at a 6 seed, which gets you in the playoffs, or at least a 7 or 8, which is a play-in game, a good spot to be in for the play-in game. So you're looking probably at a 6 seed. The Kings. That was the early speculation. Now, of course, that's speculation. No one knows how the chemistry, injuries, and everything else. And they can either do better if they exceed that type of speculation or prognostication is probably the word I'm looking for. Or, you know, they have a couple of key injuries. They could end up worse. So that's the early what I was paying attention on the Kings. Personally, I don't know. I'm just going by what I heard. Google Maps is a place of great discovery. Rhinos should have to do push-ups for each win. Each loss. Make them do push-ups every time they lose. In East Antarctica, just southeast of Japanese research outpost Showa Station, eagle-eyed users of Google spotted a mysterious doorway, which has become the topic of wild theories online, with some speculating that's Bigfoot's vacation home or a marooned shuttlecraft from Star Trek. Here's what it looks like, folks. Where's the picture? This is what we're talking about. There it is. One Reddit user who noticed the ominous structure at the coordinates 69 degrees 00 50 south and 39 degrees 36 22 east simply asked, massive door in Antarctica? Question mark. Just a blown off Boeing door? One person suggested. Ha ha ha. Hey, that Boeing door that came off of that Alaska aircraft was like 5 miles from here. And where my wife used to live, and I used to live there too, it was within a half mile of where we used to live. That door that came off. Jeez, that's loud. Let's see. A reference to a shocking midair mishap last January, with another jokingly asking, wonder if they get DoorDash there. Hey-o. What would we do without conspiracy theorists? John Smelly, a professor and volcanologist at the University of Leicester, joked to the Daily Mail regarding the many suggestions offered. By the way, this story is from the New York Post. But scientists have revealed what they believe the structure really is. Let me get back on screen as I reveal what they believe it is. And it's not nearly as exciting as any Reddit thesis. After looking at the coordinates on Google Earth Pro and seeing historical imagery, Bethan Davies, a professor of glaciology, do you know there was a glaciology science at the University of Newcastle, told the publication that the mysterious doorway is in an area of fast sea ice just offshore of the coast that is littered with a series of islands where shallow water exists. Quote, this is an iceberg that became grounded and is now stuck and melting out in place, unquote, Davies explained. You can see many other icebergs in the area. Professor Martin Siegert, co-director of the Imperial College, London's Grantham Institute on Climate Change and Environment, agreed with Davies, telling the outlet, quote, this is simply ice flow around a solid subglacial obstacle. I love this, how snobby it sounds. This is simply an ice flow around a solid subglacial obstacle, you morons. Influenced also by melting and refreezing of ice, by the katabatic winds, you dumb simpletons. The ice is quite thin here, as evidenced by other outcrops of rock nearby, so the influence of the bed on the ice flow will be strong. Hey, that influence of that OnlyFans bed was worth $67 million. Hey-o. See how I tied the two stories together? The ice is quite thin here. He continued. It's an interesting pattern, but not unusual or surprising glaciologically. I butchered that word. Glaciologically. Glaciologically. There you go. I'd say that 10 times fast, but I can't say it one time slow. Glaciologically. Smelly added that it looked like a short rocky ridge outcrop has been exhumed due to the lowering of the ice, explaining that protrusion forms the top of the doorway. And there are two prominent parallel snowtails, a snowtail, forming the sides of the doorway. Let me look at the snowtails. Oh, yep. I see those two protruding snowtails right there. Anyway, it looks like Dracula's coffin if it was like sent down there and frozen. So it's a coffin with Dracula in it, and if it thaws, Dracula will roam the earth and suck blood again. They put it down there to keep Dracula at bay. There you go. That's my theory. Dinner's ready. I'm out. Have a good night, says Darren. Darren, if you win, I will send you a DM. It's an ice hole? Hey-oh, says Jay. An ice hole. Yeah. Yep. By the way, we're going to have the drawing in about 10 minutes for the bet. Speaking of which, Ryan was talking about all these people that were possibly scoring. Who finally scored? Box score. What's the box score? Let's see. Josh Oliver? Josh Oliver? Who the fuck is Josh Oliver? I didn't even see him as a choice. I wonder what his odds were. Hold on. I got to look at this. What are Josh Oliver's? Well, of course he scored. Now it's changed, but who the fuck is Josh Oliver? I'm going to look it up. Josh Oliver. I should have said, who the fuck is Josh Oliver? Tight end. Tight end for who? The Vikings. I don't even know who that is. What happened to the other tight end, the guy that they got from Detroit? What? Why isn't that guy getting touchdowns? All right, who scored for the other one? Let's see. Kieran Williams. Good. Okay, so there's one piece of the puzzle right there. So we've got one. Kieran Williams. Of course, it's the easy one. Now we need Puka Nacua. Sam Darnold to throw an interception. Has he done that yet? No. And Justin Jefferson to get a score. And if that happens, one of you folks is going to get $21. Is it 21 even? I forget. $21 even. Boom! Venmo'd, or in some fashion given to you. So there you go. This Josh Oliver guy's pissing me off, though. All right, the doorway has been explained. It's a protrusion and ice that's stuck on a landmass that refroze, and the catabolic winds and all that shit did it. All right, this is also a holdover from yesterday. I love me some Filet-O-Fish. Big Mac is probably my favorite sandwich, especially if I'm craving it at McDonald's. But, man, I do get a craving for a Filet-O-Fish, especially when they're 2 for $5. So here are 11 facts about McDonald's Filet-O-Fish that are finally out in the open. Right here. Breaking news on
shit is about
the
to
water
get real.
hole.
HollywoodRejects.com
You know what?
has breaking news.
Ryan's going to be sad that his Kings game is tonight, and he's having to do show prep for his pre-game show because he's not going to know about this tasty, awesome sandwich facts for the second favorite sandwich at McDonald's. Here's the thing with the Big Mac, though. It's salty. Have you ever noticed that? They are really salty. It's good, but they are salty, which makes me drink a lot of liquid, which makes me get what?
Fat.
Get what?
Fat.
If I eat a lot of Big Macs and drink lots of soda, I get
fat.
And if I eat too many Filet-O-Fish, I also get
fat.
The McDonald's Filet-O-Fish might not be as iconic as the Big Mac is, but it's actually been around longer. Ooh, who would have guessed that? I would have guessed wrong. If someone would have said which one's been around longer, Big Mac or Filet-O-Fish, I would have guessed Big Mac. But I would have been wrong. Ah! By the way, I haven't given you guys any buttons. Cindy.
Hi, Cindy.
Oh, it's so good to see you again.
Can't forget that. Burn Dog gets his button. Did you see it? There you go. Darren was here and isn't here anymore. Jay.
No, God!
Jay is here.
No, God, please, no! No!
Jay is in the chat.
No!
Look at that big
No!
freaking... How many people see this show for the first time and see that and go,
God!
oh, the guy's smoking a cigar.
Jay is here.
No, that's a big old fat joint. Big
Hey, Haunted
fat
Horse, it's
joint.
your friend Burn Dog. I want
Big
a button. Give me a
fat
button. I want a button.
joint.
Hurry up and make a button for me. Come on.
It's a big
Fat.
joint. That's what Jay was smoking. Huge. Huge. All right, so there we go. We already know that the Big Mac, the Filet-O-Fish is older, has been on the menu longer than the Big Mac, but it's actually been around longer, it says. It first debuted in 1962, the Filet-O-Fish. I actually know a little bit of this, not because I read it beforehand, but I read a story about the Filet-O-Fish a long time ago, and I know why they created it. So that's what we're probably going to get to. It was debuted in 1962 and has become a renowned staple on McDonald's menus across the globe. The New York Times once called the Filet-O-Fish the gold standard of fast food. And in a CNN interview, Donald Trump named it one of his favorite. Hey, CNN.
Go home to mommy.
Don't be getting political, CNN. You're violating the rules. And you know when you violate the rules, you get run, CNN. All right. Donald Trump named it one of his favorite McDonald's items to order. So there you go. With just a filet and a half slice of cheese, and like Ryan said last night on the show, it is weird to have cheese on a fish, but it works here. I would never put cheese on a fish any other format than this. Filet, half slice of cheese, and tartar sauce all on a bun, and the bun is nice and soft and warm. The sandwich, not some other buns. Buns are always soft and warm. But beyond the sandwich's basic ingredients, you probably don't know much about this famous McDonald's item. Oh, I know a few things, but I probably don't know all 11. Luckily, we went on a fishing expedition. Hey-oh! pun intended, to uncover some fun facts and little-known secrets. Don't worry, though. There's nothing too fishy about this McDonald's meal. They're going to the pun market quite a bit in this article. Besides the Alaskan pollock, so there's your fish. That's the type of fish used in the filet fish. So if we caught your attention, hey-oh, okay, come on. Prepare to learn something new about the filet of fish. Wait, where's the story? Where's the story? Is it a video? Let me look. Hold on. Is that... Where is it? Where is it? 11 facts. Is it in the pictures? Holy shit, where is it? The story ends right there, and I scroll down and it starts another story. Hold on. Wait. Okay, maybe it's right here. Okay, this might be it. Wait. Okay, so if I scroll, I've got to scroll right to read the story, not vertical. That is freaking weird. Unlike your average hamburger patty, McDonald's filet of fish is square. But did anyone not know that? Is that breaking news? Oh my God, it's square? Oh, I didn't. Captain Obvious. It's square. Is that one of our 11 facts? It's square, and it's also called a filet of fish. It's got an O in the middle of the name. I mean, come on. But is this simply a way to distinguish it from beef burgers, or is there a deeper reason behind the filet's geometry? I think I missed a fact. Okay, so the story goes to the right. Okay. All right. On Reddit, consumers speculated that the patties were squared so they would not be confused. What? On Reddit, consumer speculation? No, I want the answer. I don't want speculation. McDonald's assures its guests that its filet of fish or fish fillets are square to keep quality control. There it is, the answer. The company describes the process in a Facebook post. At sea, we layer whole Alaskan pollock fillets in a large block. They do process this out, and so the fish is being caught. It goes down a chute. I've seen these big mega fishing ships, and the people are cutting it up in the ship and processing it, putting it in the freezer. It doesn't like get taken back to land and all that stuff. All this shit's happening out at sea. You've got these fillet knives that are sharp as hell, and you're going up and down on the waves. Anyway, they layer the pollock fillets in a large block. Then we slice it into squares to ensure we deliver our customers a perfect sandwich every time. Based on geometry alone, we'd imagine squares are easier to measure and transport with less waste. Practicality aside, its signature shape sets the sandwich apart from its competition. All right. Let me go back because apparently we are going vertical on this. When the filet of fish first came on the scene, it didn't immediately win over everyone's hearts at corporate. It did not catch on. McDonald's founder Ray Kroc initially opposed the idea and had a completely different sandwich in mind. Kroc had developed the Hula Burger, the Hula Burger, consisting of grilled pineapple ring, a grilled pineapple ring sandwiched between cheese slices and a bun? What? Ray Kroc is nuts. He was going to sell a grilled pineapple ring sandwiched between two cheese slices and a bun? Gross. That's disgusting. Gross. I mean, pineapple on pizza is one thing. A pineapple cheese sandwich is totally worse. He felt McDonald's only needed one meatless sandwich on the menu. So Groen and Kroc battled it out. The two released their meatless burgers on a designated Friday to compete for sales. McDonald's reports that the Filet-O-Fish won by a landslide. You think? You mean the pineapple cheese vomit surprise wasn't the winner? with 350 sales to the Hula Burger 6. So 350 filet fish sold on that Friday, and 6 sick fucks.
The following program is intended for mature audiences.
Probably ended up being serial killers later in life, picked the pineapple cheese bun mess. 6 people ordered that shit. 350 bought the filet of fish. That is a landslide. The 2 released their meatless burgers. Okay, wait, I already read that part. It was obvious who won the popularity contest, and the filet of fish was formally added to the menu in 1965. I thought it said 62. Anyway, the Hula Burger may have been a flop, but ingenuity has taken McDonald's a long way, and Groen's filet of fish proved an international success. All right, that is disgusting, that pineapple concoction. Margot's here. You are not too late, Margot. I'm going to do the drawing in about 6 minutes. Margot is in. You're in. I'm not down with the Hula Burger. Yeah, 6 people were down with it. 350 said, eh. Sounds disgusting. That is gross. Pineapple and cheese on a bun. Ugh. Fast food restaurants have a bad rap for using artificial ingredients, and people question whether McDonald's filet of fish is even real fish. We are happy to discover that McDonald's filet of fish is made with 100% wild-caught Alaskan pollock. Pollock is a type of cod, a white fish with flaky meat, compared to the other cod species. Alaskan pollock tends to be softer and fattier.
Fat?
And fattier. I lost my place. Sorry. Okay. In this McDonald's sandwich, the fish is light and tender with a thin breaded coating. What's in the breading? Fish. That keeps the filet intact while providing a nice crunch. However, this sandwich didn't start out with Alaskan pollock. Filet of fish inventor Groen describes his initial vision. I wanted halibut originally. I was paying $2 a pound for halibut. That sandwich cost me 30 cents a piece to make. They told me to sell it for 25 cents. I had to fall back on the Atlantic cod. So the halibut was losing money. Or it wouldn't have lost money at 30 cents. It would have lost money at 25 cents. In 2013, McDonald's decided to switch things up again, announcing that the company would source all of its fish from one Alaskan pollock fishery, according to the Christian Science Monitor. By sourcing from this one location, McDonald's could ensure that the fish was 100% sustainably sourced. Easy for me to say. That is a surprising yet welcome fact in the fast food world, apparently. All right, there we go. I'm running out of time. Unlike your average hamburger patty, it's square. We already covered that. All right. Why it's square. It's easier to process on the ship. I think we're at the end of the story. Nope. We had a commercial between. It's not just the square-shaped filet that sets the sandwich apart. The filet of fish is also the only sandwich at McDonald's that uses a steamed bun. That's why it's so soft and warm. So they steam the bun. The only sandwich at McDonald's that has a steamed bun. In a viral TikTok, the McDonald's shows the bun is steamed for 11 seconds before being placed in the box and topped with tartar sauce, fish, and cheese. Even if you've never tried a filet of fish, you might recognize its bun. The same one is used for the chain's double cheeseburgers. However, steaming the bun creates a soft, fluffy texture that consumers love. So it's the same bun as the double cheeseburger, but that one is not steamed. Tartar sauce gives the filet of fish some necessary creaminess and rich, tangy taste. After all, you can't spell tartar sauce without tart. And this flavor complements fish oh so well. However, not all tartar sauces were created equal, and McDonald's has a solid reputation in the industry. Here's my thing on tartar sauce. When I go to the grocery store to buy tartar sauce, I'm a big, picky tartar sauce eater. I do not like sweetener in it. If the sweetener is in the top 3 ingredients, I do not buy it. It's gross. Tartar sauce that is sweet is disgusting. It can have a sweetener at the very end, but I do not like it sweet. I want it tangy but not sweet. There you go. So if it's a sweet, and most of them have sweeteners in the top 3 ingredients. So most of them I do not buy. I buy Beaver brand. Yeah, Beaver brand is really good. It's really tasty, and it's the sweetener. I don't even know if it has sweetener in it. It might, but it's at the back of the list of ingredients. All right, so McDonald's has good tartar sauce, apparently. All right, I'm going to wrap this up. If you ever opened up your Filet-O-Fish sandwich and noticed just half a slice of cheese, you might have wondered, where did the rest of it go? However, this is no mistake. Your sandwich isn't technically missing any ingredients because half the slice of cheese is intentional. In an interview, anyway, you get half a slice. You don't get a full slice. More commercials. You can order a double Filet-O-Fish, apparently. They showed a picture of that. Anyway, all right. Someone talked about this the other day, the Big Mac, where someone buys a Big Mac and a Filet-O-Fish and a McChicken, and then they put it all together. The McDonald's doesn't do that, but the people do. And it is called a land, sea, and air burger, which is weird. Apparently, it's on the secret menu, but whoever said that the other day said, Miracle Whip is disgusting. No. Mayonnaise, not Miracle Whip. Yuck. I am not a fan of Miracle Whip. My grandmother, who I love dearly, used to make sandwiches with Miracle Whip, and me and my cousins used to get grossed out. So I finally asked her, please don't put anything on it. Miracle Whip is... All right, we're gonna see if anyone came in late. All right, so here's the names I have and your assigned numbers in the order I saw them. Adam, you're number 1. Tyler, you're number 2. Darren, you're number 3. Burn Dog, you're number 4. Nick is number 5. Jay is number 6. Mark is number 7. Cindy's number 8. Margo, you're number 9. Did I miss anybody? You've got 30 seconds while I set up the randomizer. This is the bet you're playing for. While I get the randomizer out, there's your bet. Kieran Williams has already scored, so we need Puka Nacua, Sam Darnold to throw an interception, which Big Head on the Jim Rome show, James Kelly said will happen, and Justin Jefferson to get a touchdown as well. So here we go. Randomizer, random number generator. I've got, oh, look, Burn Dog, we got to 100. Congratulations to us. All right, random number generator. Hold on, I got to clear this 7. There's a 7 up there, but that's from the last one. We're going to do it again. So you'll see the 7. Anyone going, gone? I'm assuming nobody is being missed. There it is, this big, bright-ass screen, and we're going to hit the generate button, and we're going to find out who has a chance to win this $21. Drum roll, please. Sounds like a fart, but here we go. It's 6. That would be Jay and Humboldt. Jay and Humboldt. Congratulations. You've won half of it, or not half of the money, but you've won half of the hard part. You are now in the running to win the $21. Let's see. Has anyone? Oh, we had another score. Who is it? Trent Sherford. Who the fuck are these people? Who's Josh Oliver and who's Trent Sherford? Senior. Stop stealing the touchdowns. We need Justin Jefferson. Come on. Margo says the 6 is the upside down 9. She's trying to take your money, Jay. She's trying to take your money. Don't take Jay's money. He needs it to buy weed. God, Ryan. Laughing a little bit there, aren't you? Yeah. All right. Anyway, congratulations, Jay. Got to follow the rookies upside down. I don't know who these rookies are. I need Justin Jefferson. Touchdown. Well, Jay does. We need Justin Jefferson, and then the other two, or the other guys on the Rams. So it's good that the Rams are behind. They're going to have to throw. Puka Nacua so far only has 1 catch for 7 yards. That is not trending very well. Oh, wait, no, that's rushing. Sorry. He's actually leading in receiving. 4 catches, 64 yards. So we just need Puka to get his touchdown. Jay does. And he needs Justin Jefferson, and he needs Sam Darnold to throw an interception. All right, everyone. If we win, recycle the wings. No! I've made this rule. You're getting the money. You can give it to somebody else, but you're getting the money. We don't recycle it. It goes to you. Or you can tell me to send it to someone else. I am not keeping the money. The show is not keeping the money. Thank you, though. But I've made that rule. No, it goes out to somebody. I can redraw it if you win between the people that were here, Jay, if you want to give it to one of these people. Or you can just choose somebody in secret so you don't, make anyone feel sad. Anyway, but you get to decide what to do with it, but it does not stay here. Thank you, but it does not. All right. I want it to go out somewhere else. I got to get this bet off screen. All right, everyone. We're going to be back tomorrow. We, meaning me, Haunted Horse Show weekend kickoff. I'm going to be, look, I'm a little crazy. Oh, someone just scored for the Rams. Who? Cooper Kupp. Oh, God, I almost picked him. Instead of Puka Nacua, but the odds were better with Puka. Shit. Anyway, this looks like it's going to be a shootout. We still got 10 minutes left in the second, and it's already 14-14. So we want this shootout to happen, and I think Jay's got a good chance. Tomorrow, I start my vacation. Tomorrow afternoon, I will be in a very giddy mood. Now, I say vacation from work. I will be here all next week. I will be doing shows. I will be working on the Die Hard Jungle Edition. I want to cut a Die Hard Jungle Edition trailer. And I will be here, and I might even go spontaneously random sometime during the day because I won't be at work. So, yeah. But it all starts tomorrow at 5 p.m. The Haunted Horse Weekend Kickoff Show. If you want to show up on the show like Jay has done, like other people have done, DM me during the day. I will send you a link to the Zoom. And we will all hang out. Vacation. Nope, not vacation from you. You will get me 5 days next week. Vacation from my job, my evil job that requires me to set an alarm in the morning and wake up and be cranky and grumpy. No, I will be here. You will see me more next week. How's that? So, hell, I might even do a DJ show. Might. I'm going to be here. Maybe I'll do a DJ show on Halloween. That'd be fun. Monster Mash, Thriller, what the radio stations do. Anyway, I will be here tomorrow. We'll figure it all out. Pencil you in. Okay, I'm penciling you in, Margot. Margot is going to be on the show tomorrow. Jay says hookers and blow with the $21 if he wins. All right, there you go. All right, see y'all tomorrow, 5 p.m. Oh, I got the hiccups. 5 p.m. Pacific on the Haunted Horse Show weekend kickoff. Until tomorrow, until we meet again, I'm out of here. Later.